Good morning, Facebook. How are you guys? Hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday Eve. It is Thursday morning. I just said Friday Eve and then I couldn't remember what day it was. How funny is that? Okay, so it is Friday morning, March the 28th. I think we're at the 28th. My name is Amy Smith-Hightower. I am from Batesville, Arkansas. I have lost over 100 pounds following the ketogenic diet since March the 17th of 2017. That's who I am. That's what we're doing. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Thursday. It is supposed to be 75 and sunny here in Batesville, Arkansas today, and I could not be more excited to see those temperatures and to hopefully get outside and get some movement in today at some point. So I'm super excited. It is already looking beautiful outside and the sun is shining at 9 a.m. here. So I hope you guys are having great weather wherever you're tuning in from this morning, or if you're sneaking this in while you're at work. We are blessed to have you with us this morning. If you're catching us on replay, I am so honored that you took 15-20 minutes out of your life today to listen to this, and I hope it makes an impact on you. On your journey to taking health back into your own hands, which is what we do at hashtag UCANKETO. The letter UCANKETO. You can type that in the blue search bar up top. All my keto tips, tricks, and hacks will pop up on there. With that, I am maxed out on my personal page, but you can always click follow and see first on my personal page to follow along on my keto journey, and you won't miss a single post. I promise, as long as you click follow and see first on my personal page. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 50 degrees there. I think it's supposed to turn cold back here again this weekend. Boo on that. But it's going to be nice today, and we're going to live in the moment for today. As always, if you will share this video out in other keto groups, low carb groups, weight loss groups, wherever you want to share it, just share it out and write shared and in how many groups. That way we do 3 giveaways from every single video that we send a exclusive UCANKETO prize pack to. What we do is we write winner underneath it, and you message me your address and we send you one of those cool prize packs, which is pretty dang cool. I'm pretty excited. Ordered some stuff yesterday for new prize packs, so I'm excited about getting some new goodies in to hang out with you guys. 5 things I wish I had known on keto. 5 things I had wished I had known when I started keto. Let's get a notepad out, knot these down, because let me tell you, these would have made my journey so much easier. Which, those of you who know my story, I've lost 100 pounds on keto in a little over 2 years. It actually lost 100 pounds in about a year, a little bit over a year. But I've been in maintenance since, and my weights went up and down a little bit, playing with different things. Also have an autoimmune issue that we're dealing with as well, which has been a super challenge. But I feel like, because I can walk in your guys' shoes, and I'm on this journey with each of you, that is how I am able to help so many people on their keto journey. We do have a keto group called Push for Your Better. We have 143,000 members in that group, growing every day, of an awesome keto community. We've lost well over 1 million pounds in that group. So I would have to say that our way to keto works, and we're getting great results, and everyone is having a great time over in our Push for Your Better keto community. If you're not in our group, just write group in the comments below, and we will get you the link to join our group. How cool is that? Awesome sauce. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's talk about 5 things I wish I'd have known when I started keto. Number 1, everyone has an opinion, and they're all different. I find it absolutely humorous. I was a retail store manager. Lived off of Oreos and donuts. I lived off Oreos, donuts, Dr. Pepper, and fast food. And I was I was overweight. I had high blood pressure, all these things. And nobody said anything to me negative about it. No one judged me when I was eating donuts for breakfast and Oreos and all of that good stuff. No one said a word. But the moment I go and say, "Oh, I'm keto. I'm trying to lose weight. everybody had an opinion. Oh my gosh, you're gonna die. That's gonna clog your arteries. How can you know, that's just not healthy. That you're gonna gain all your weight back. It's not sustainable. I've heard it all. Okay, I still hear it. People tell me every day, oh, that lifestyle's not sustainable. Really? Because I'm doing it for 2 years and I think it's very, very sustainable. So everyone has an opinion. Let me make something very clear. I don't know if Dawn from my inner circle is on or not, but we were talking about this yesterday in a chat group that we're in. Let me be very, very clear right here. And I'm going to get hate mail for this. So yeah, I'm going to get hate mail for this, but it's okay. Guys, you're either keto or you're low carb. This lazy keto, dirty keto, oh, I don't look at ingredients, I just count carbs. That's not keto. It's just not. Keto is looking at ingredients, reading labels, tracking your macros, those type of things, okay? That is what keto is. Like, you can't eat these low-carb tortillas that have wheat in them on keto. You can't. That's low-carb. If you want to be low-carb, then be low-carb. But don't call it lazy keto, dirty keto, whatever you want to call it. You either read ingredients, track your macros, and get in ketosis. That's what the ketogenic diet is. And when people tell you that this is a fad and it's a trend and it's not going to last, the ketogenic diet was actually developed by the medical profession in the 1920s to help children with epilepsy. So the ketogenic diet has been around since the 1920s. Okay, so I don't call that a fad or a trend. Wendy, I know you're like, yes, yes, yes. So I wanted to clarify that about the low carb, dirty keto, lazy keto thing, because we hear that so much in our group that I wanted to clear that up really quick. Number 2, when you download your tracking app, I use Chronometer personally. You can use whatever you want. When you, I track of a morning. I plan out my day and I enter my macros of a morning of what I'm going to eat for the day in my app. I don't have my phone in here. But on my Chronometer, I enter what I'm going to eat that day ahead of time. That way I know what I need to adjust. Sorry, the husband always calls while I'm on live. Never fails. So I track of a morning, and that has been a very, very important secret. Okay? Tracking is so, so, so important because you need to, like, until you're tracking what you're putting in your body, you don't realize what you're eating. If I go and grab an extra thing of nuts, you need to make sure you go add that in and that there's room for that. Like, when you actually take the time to check out your, like, what you're going to eat for the day, the amount of food that you're consuming will shock you. It will shock you when you actually take time to write down and track what you're eating. Okay? Number 3, only weigh once a week. Super, super important. I would bet you guys a steak dinner, okay? I will bet you guys a steak dinner that if you weigh every single day, your weight's going to go up and down virtually every day. It's called water weight, folks. There, among other things, you'll go through fat whooshes. There's just so many things with your weight that affect it. I weigh on Monday mornings. I've learned that that's a super ninja trick for me because it keeps me more accountable over the weekend. If I know I'm going to stand on that scale on Monday morning, I know I have to eat right over the weekend or it's going to show up on that scale and I'm going to be pissed at myself. Nobody else, but at myself. Sorry, I just said that. But I only, Sarah, don't adjust your workouts. Don't adjust your macros for workouts. Don't use those calories and track it that way. That if you're wanting to lose weight on keto, super important. Number 4, net carbs versus total carbs. Super, super important. Okay, super, super important. Net carbs versus total carbs. Net carbs versus total carbs. You need vegetables. Okay. I know this carnivore kick that's going on right now is popular. Well, when you can't use the restroom because you don't have fiber, you need vegetables, okay? And count your vegetables in your macros. I don't follow the theory that you need 7 to 8 cups a day or whatever. Just eat enough that it makes sure that you're getting your fiber in, your dietary fiber. Super, super important. I'm going to go ahead while we're talking about this. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you how to figure your net carbs for those of you that are new. That way, we'll go ahead and knock it out really quick on that. Take your total carbs, okay, and you subtract dietary fiber, all the dietary fiber. So you subtract all the dietary fiber and up to 5 grams of sugar alcohol per serving, okay? Up to 5 grams of sugar alcohol per serving, okay? So it's take the total carb, deduct all your dietary fiber, and up to 5 grams of sugar alcohol. I don't care what the sugar alcohol is, okay? If it says sugar alcohol, you could only take up to 5 grams off per serving, okay? Anything over 5 grams of sugar alcohol will spike your blood sugar, okay? Anything over 5 grams of sugar alcohol per serving can affect your blood sugar. Okay, super important. Okay, number 5. Do not jump right into making keto bread and keto sweets. Guys, I eat fat bombs on occasion, okay? I do. I make them up usually on Sundays, put them to have for snacks, but I've been doing keto for 2 years. Your taste buds change. Your taste buds will change. Maybe that's a bonus tip. Maybe that is a bonus tip that I'm throwing out today. I wish somebody would have told me. But try to avoid the keto sweets. Try to avoid the keto sweets for your first 30 days, okay? Commit to, I mean, I'm not saying you can't, like you can't have a little bit of swerve in a recipe or something like that. Your first 30 days, I'm saying don't go fix keto cheesecake and fat bombs and keto brownies and keto cookies all on the first day of keto. Because that is going to tempt you right back into sweets in your first 30 days. I still, honestly, very rarely will do keto bread. I mean, there's great recipes for it. The 90-second bread's awesome. If you do it, that's fine. But for me, it's a trigger. To this day, I've been doing keto, total transparency. I still want bread. Like, we go to a restaurant, and I specifically say, don't bring bread to the table, and Thomas looks at me like he wants to kill me. But if it's there, like, it's a big trigger for me. And keto bread just makes me want real bread even more to this day. So, I mean, I might do it like some cloud bread with a BLT, you know, things like that in the summer especially. But I don't eat a ton of keto bread. I just don't, because it's a trigger for me. So I feel like if it's a trigger for me, then I know I need to avoid that. Avoid things for you that are triggers for you. Okay? That's super important because different things are going to trigger different, and until you do it, you don't know. I didn't know. Like, I started making fat bombs right away. My chocolate chip keto fat bombs are thebomb.com. But I started doing that right away. Okay? And it made me want more. It just did. So once I finally committed to 30 days, I think I did a 60-day no keto sweets thing. And that's when I really started to not crave them as bad. I can watch peanut M&Ms and Oreos, just my 2 favorite things. I can watch Thomas eat those things now and it doesn't bother me. But I couldn't in the beginning. So if you watch your triggers, I mean, it's the same thing, guys. And food addiction's a real thing, okay? Food addiction is a very, very real thing. Emotional eating is a very, very real thing, okay? Those are both real things. I mean, they're both very real. I mean, I'm not going to take someone that's an alcoholic to a bar. I don't care how long they've been sober. I mean, that's just not what you do, right? Like, respect that and do the same thing with yourself. Yes, I count calories. Calories are included in a macro. Your 4 macros are calories, fats, proteins, and carbs. So yes, I count calories. So those are the 5 things. I'm going to recap really quick my 5 things for you. Number 1, everyone has an opinion and they're all different. Number 2, track of a morning, plan your day. Number 3, only weigh once a week. Number 4, net carbs versus total carbs. Number 5, do not jump right off into keto bread and sweets. Avoid those for 30 to 60 days till your body adjusts. If you need a meal plan, guys, if you need a meal plan, we do one free every single Friday morning. How awesome is that? Write meal plan in the comments below. We'll get you connected to over in our group. It's Push for Your Better. Be sure and share this video out, and I will see you guys Sunday night. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.